Yes, sir. It's your boy Dragons of Thunder, and I'm back live and direct with another video. Today's video, I want to discuss ways to sex and identify the gender of your dragon without looking at the hemipens. So you can only do this when they're adults or sub-adults. Some sub-adults you can't tell, but mostly adults. You can sex your dragon by looking at their head. It's things to look for in the head and the jowls, and I'm about to show you. So let's get into it. It's my boy Fang on my shoulder, and we have Azula and Naga, and this boy right here, my boy Aang, and it's a damn ant biting my toe. Jesus. So let's get into it. We about to talk about the difference of these head sizes. The difference of a head. I'm about to take, let's see, a Naga. All right, so side by side. Aang is only a year old. Naga is Naga is a year in November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. She's a year and 8 months old. Actually, the 19th. Has a 19th passed? Or today is the 19th. She's a year and 9 months old. So Naga and Azula just laid. So their tailbone, you can see it a little bit. And their fat pads have depleted a tad. But the fat pads will be the same on females and males unless they recently laid. This girl laid, I think, 6 clutches. She laid 3. So they are depleted in fat on the tail and their fat pads. I actually just got Azula's body back up a little bit. I think she's 380 grams at the moment, 387 or something like that. This girl is 407, but she's pretty empty. So I'm getting them back fattened up. Lots of protein, high protein, and green. So let's talk about these heads. With a normal female, the head fat pads will be bulged up like the male. So let's take this guy and look at him. When you look under him, when you look under his chin, his beard will be more pronounced and kind of fatter. Like when you push up on the sides of his mouth, you can see his jaws. But even without pushing up on the jaws, you will be able to tell that a male has more jaw meat. Like they do, just like with tegus and monitors and stuff like that, iguanas. The male, this is hard to see, but you can see it if you know what to look for. The jaws on a male bearded dragon are thicker than a female's. With the female, the female has like a thin flat jaw. You know what I'm saying? Like when you grab the jaw, it's not a lot of meat down here at all. Like it's flat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of just bone and skin under here. So underneath the jawbone, it's just skin, basically. Skin and bone. As you can see, she just raised up. There's no fat underneath that jaw. This guy, he has a lot of meat under here. Like, it's a lot of meat. You can't feel the bone as easy as you can with a female, especially on the back side of the jaw. The back side of the jaw is fat. Like, see that? And even before she laid, she did not have this. She didn't have the jaw meat. So when you look at their jaw meat, like I say, it's just flat and skin and bone. You know what I'm saying? And most times on a female, that where the muscle is on the male's jawbone will have a lot of muscle and fat under there. With the female, especially one that lay, it'll be saggy under there. But with adult females, you can tell by looking at pictures also. Like when I look at pictures and I see the neck and the jaw, I can automatically tell that that's a female. You know what I'm saying? A male has like a stronger look. Females have like a females have they have a more softer feminine look. Like, just being honest, like even when you look at their face, their cheekbones, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just tell. The cheekbones ain't a dead giveaway, but definitely underneath the jaw, if it's not a lot of meat and not a lot of muscle under there, you can know for sure that's a female. And with the male, like I say, you can look at that muscle head and you can just see all of the fat and muscle underneath and on the sides of the jaw. You can't just straight up, you cannot just touch the bone of a male bearded dragon's jawline. And then on his head, it's pronounced more, you know what I'm saying? Just a tad bit, not much. And on a picture, I will say, you won't be able to tell unless it's multiple dragons around, you know what I'm saying, by just looking at a head. The head alone is not gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? So you have to look at the jawbone and just the whole overall meatiness and muscle within the head and the jawline. So that's how I tell on the front side and the jawline of the face. And also, even with the tail, even before she laid, Naga and Azula, they have long, they have kind of fat tails, but they're skinnier than a male. A male's tail, E-Ray, Fang, Aang, all of their tails, when you look at their tails compared to a female, it's a very, very thick base, super thick. Males tend to be thicker as far as muscle density, I guess. Their muscle is just better. You know what I'm saying? It's more pronounced. Even if she hasn't laid, if you go back and look at videos and pictures of her, she has nice thick muscles in her thighs and her tail, and quite a bit of fat, but it never equates to the size of a male. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, the tail is fatter at the base, and it doesn't thin out for a while. You know what I'm saying? Females, it starts thick, and it starts thick and it gets skinny fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as thick as a male's. So that's something I've noticed. Other than that, man, like, you really have to understand what you're looking at, man, to understand it. But like I say, I'm gonna show you her jawbone. This jawbone is no muscle or extra meat. Only thing is, she got a little hangage from laying, but it's straight up bone. You can touch the bone easy. And with a male, you just cannot touch the bone of their, let me see, I'm about to get Fang. You cannot just touch the, this boy's still wild, but you cannot just touch the bone of their jaw. Like, it takes a good feel to even get to the bone, of their jaw. So it's just, it's a given. Like I say, the males do have jowls. They're not noticeable like iguanas and tegus all the way 100. But look at that, man. Like, for real, man. Like, that dude has jaws, and she don't have jowls. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah, but that's just something I wanted to show y'all, man. And the body structure, it's kind of hard to see it, but if you look long enough and it's multiple dragons by one another, you can kind of see which is female and which is male. But that jawbone, man, it's real. Like, look how thin it is under her jaw. Like, it's no muscle or meat under there. It's just not. And the boys, have hella jaw muscle and meat under there. It's muscle and meat under there. Like, it takes a while to get to that bone underneath. So anyway, man, I wanted to show y'all that. And I always remember the tail too. Fang's tail ain't big as Aang's, but he does have a thicker tail. You know what I'm saying? And remember, Azula and Naga have laid 6 clutches, and she had 3 or 4. She had Naga had 28 infertile, then 33 infertile. Like, she laid a lot of damn eggs. But yeah, man, I was thinking about letting him go back at her, but I don't want to breed at all, man. And they only locked one time ever, these two right here, and I don't think it took. And I'm kind of glad, because I don't want to be a part of the problem with overpopulating and overbreeding. You know, they say you're not supposed to pull this off. This is not attached, so I'm just kind of like ripping it away. But that wasn't attached all the way at all. If it's not attached all the way, you can pull it off, man. People be tripping. But yeah, man, bigger heads. Let's see real quick. I'm out of here, man. I'm about to go. Audi 5000. But Aang's going to bobbing. No, boy. Well, I was gonna show the girls by the boys, but Aang is bobbing, and I don't want to go there. And I think he's pissed off. I think Fang's pissed off because Aang tried to attack him. Aang is crazy. I told y'all, man, if they warmed up, they gonna start acting crazy. Look at this guy. So yeah, man, I'm out, man. Big head, big blocky head, little slim heads. I will say, before I go, females tend to have like an arrow pointy, like slim head, and males have like a muscle arrow. Like their arrow of the head is thicker. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? And from the top, you can see his jaws coming out. Big old jaws. And then from the top, no jaws, no muscle. It's just flat. They probably pissed off, man. I'm about to get them back in their tanks. This guy's turning black. This guy got some big old meat under here. Yep, so look for the big old meat underneath the jaw and the overall structure of the animal, and you can get a pretty accurate section. And then I always look for the hemipenes, them big old hemipenes, you know what I'm saying, for a male. But yeah, you scared? I'm not gonna attack you. That's Aang, buddy. It's not me. It's this guy. That's that guy right there. Yeah, Aang's gonna do it, not me. Yep. But Aang is a bad boy. I think Fang's pissed off. I'm about to give me a screen, what do you call it? Hey, she eating them dang greens. I thought she was attacking him. Give me a thumbnail. Look at this guy. He's pissed off. Aang, why'd you mess with him, man? Huh? I'm Audi 5000, man. Y'all thrash the like, pound, and subscribe button, man. It's your boy Dragons of Thunder. Go to my Facebook group at Bearded Dragon Bearded Dragon Advanced Care and Keeping. My Instagram is Dragons of Thunder, man. If you need a 4x2x2, holla at your boy, man. I'm Audi 5000, man. Guan Guala.